My name is Adri Miller Heckman. My business is Adri Miller Consulting, and the new brand is thefemexadvisor.com. You can reach me at www.adrimillerconsulting.com or thefemexadvisor.com. You know, I've been in business for a long time. I've certainly made myself known in the space that I work, very comfortable, but I couldn't get beyond a certain level. And I knew there were things that I needed to do, but nobody on my team or people that I knew really understood the challenges and where I wanted to go. And so I had known Fabienne of Fabienne and followed her for years. And I really felt, because of her authentic style, that it would be a good fit for me. So I was already established, built a good brand, had a good coaching program, had worked with VAs, but I really needed to take my business to the next level. You know, I think this was my toughest year ever for a variety of reasons, personal reasons, and I was probably at my lowest point, and that pushed me to invest in my business more. I'd always had coaches. I'd always believed in coaches. But I knew I needed something more, something that had more substance, more structure. I really needed a community. And I'm kind of surprised that I did commit, especially when I was at a time where I had some surgeries and everything just kind of slowed down to a very dull roar. And, you know, I'm in the financial business, so buy low, sell high, invest low, and ride the wave up. You know, I'm in a funny stage because in just a matter of less than 6 months, I have totally rebranded my package, my whole practice. I launched a new 3-hour workshop across the United States. I have built a team and have finally successfully added a new VA and she actually works in my office, so she's not a VA, and it's changing everything. And what's interesting at today's workshop, I realized I'm exactly where I should be. And I don't know what to do with myself because I'm not working in my business anymore. And so as a result, I realized I have to relook at who I am and what I do and really capitalize on my strengths better. That's a good problem to have. You know, personally, I went to the Mindset Retreat, and I've been, you know, in the financial services, I've been trained by the best. But I definitely had some limiting beliefs, and I knew what it was, but I needed to really pull it out, and the Mindset Retreat really did that. I went home, and since then, my husband is retired. I'm the primary breadwinner, as you can say. I don't know, it's just transformed everything. I don't worry so much. I have tremendous belief. I believe in the universe. For me, it's God. And I really trust in that. So it's all integrated in who I am as a person. And that's what I loved about it. It's not two separate entities. It's one. If you're really committed to yourself, and you're really at that stage where you want to get to that higher level. So here's what's interesting, and I spoke to another woman today. I always knew that my revenues always reached the point that I made in salary as a corporate employee. And it was kind of easy getting to that point. And I talked to another woman today who said the same thing, you know, voluntarily. And she said, I make as much as I made in the corporate world. I said, oh my God, that's me too. And so now I realized, we asked Fabienne about it today, and we're learning skill sets to push it out of that zone. And that's what I wanted. Having a group to go to every 90 days, to know, oh my gosh, I am on the right path. This is where I'm meant to go. I'm building the infrastructure to have an amazing year. And this sharing of ideas and the support and inspiration, and then you add Fabienne, I don't think there's a program out there that's better, truly.